What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be slightly different and it's not going to have any workout footage in at all. In my opinion, well, in the video I'm just going to talk about something that I wish somebody had told me, and so I didn't have to go searching through the internet looking for the stuff I found for myself. So I kind of just wish someone had just told me the information that I wanted to know. But there's hundreds of videos out there on YouTube, but I don't personally think that the people have hit the nail on the head yet with what they're trying to say. Lots of the videos are helpful, but none of them had the information that I was really looking for, or if they did, they overcomplicated it, or they didn't put enough detail in. So that's kind of what I'm aiming to do in today's video, just give you guys some information. So the subject we're going to talk about is how to cut fat. Right, now this is just information that I've found myself on the internet. I'm not a scientific expert or anything, so this is just information that I've found and I'm going to share with you. So the first thing you have to know if you're wanting to cut body fat is you need to be in a caloric deficit. Now you're going to be thinking, what is a caloric deficit if you're not clued up on fitness? So the caloric deficit is basically you need to intake less calories than you are using. So for example, if you were eating 2,000 calories, you would need to be burning more than that. So that's a caloric deficit, and there are two ways you can put your body in a caloric deficit, and these things are, I don't know if you can actually read this, I hope you can. I'll come up with those. So the first thing is to decrease the amount of calories you are eating. So that stands for itself really. And the second thing is to increase the expenditure of the calories you are eating, which basically means just to burn more calories. So that is really, but they are the two ways you can put yourself in a caloric deficit. The best thing to do, however, is to just go full beast mode and combine both of the above ways, which is how most people do it. So that's the best way to do it. And then what have we got down here? So to decrease your caloric intake, first of all, what you're going to want, 2 seconds, I'll be back. So I'm back, and before I left I was saying that before you start thinking about decreasing the amount of calories you're eating, you need to know how many calories your body needs to maintain basic function and maintain the weight that you're currently at. This can be done really easily because there's lots of calculators and formulas online which tell you how many calories your body needs to maintain the weight at that. So once you know this, it's really easy to set yourself a deficit. personally, as you know, I am cutting at the minute, hence the Cutting Chronicles. So when I first started the Cutting Chronicles, guys, before you watch this video, I made a mistake. I've just watched the clips and I made a mistake. When I said I work out my maintenance goal and I then decrease 200 calories off that. I start off slow by decreasing 50 at a time, and then when I get to 200 calories I start decreasing it by 100 calories, and then I decrease another 300 calories, so in total I'm in a 500 calorie deficit, and I don't just stay at 200 because that's high. You will see some results, but the results will be very slow and very slight. So yeah, sorry about that mistake. Now you don't even know about the mistake, you don't even know what I'm talking about yet, but it'll make sense. I decreased my calorie intake by 50 calories per day. I did this for a week, and then each week I kind of increased the amount of calories I was taking off my maintenance goal. I'm gonna overcomplicate this so much. What have I done? But anyways, yeah. So the first week I took 50 calories off. The second week I took 100 calories off, then 150, and then 200. But I stuck at 200, and that is where I'm at now. So it's not 200 calories, by the way. So my caloric maintenance goal was, I believe it was let me double check and I'll come back. So one of those calculators that I just mentioned there is on this website, which you will possibly know, bodybuilding.com. So yeah, you literally just put all your information in here. So I am 18 years old, I am a male, I am 10 inches. At the moment I am 174 pounds after my holiday. My goal is maintenance. Activity level, I'm going to put moderately active, just because then we've got more room to play with. Press calculate. Right, so this is my daily caloric intake, should be 2,360 calories. So the first week I would have dropped that down by 50. Wow, why is it going red? So I would have dropped that down by 50 calories, the next week by 100, the week after 150, and then 200 calories. So I would have been on 1,160 calories would be my target for cutting. But it's easy saying that and having that goal in your head, but you need to stick to it to see the results. So to do that, you have to track the amount of calories you're eating and also track your macronutrients. So lots of people just decide to completely cut out carbs, cut out fat, and just eat protein, which is a bad idea. Don't do it. It's not healthy, it's not good. You won't see the best results. So you need to, I researched this, and this was the best ratio I could find online, which says 40 to 50% of your daily macronutrients should be protein, 30 to 40% should be fat, and 10 to 30% should be carbohydrates. So that's not just completely cutting out carbs and fats and just eating protein. That this is a healthy way to do it, and you will see optimal results using these percentages here. So to track your macronutrients or your macros, I would highly recommend downloading an app on your phone called MyFitnessPal. That's what I use when I'm tracking my macros. It's a great app. You can just put everything in, you can put your goals in, everything, and it's just right there on your phone, so you always have it on you. That is a great way to decrease your caloric intake, but in a proper way, which you will see results. And I'm not going to say it's easy to do, because it's not easy to do, but it is doable if you set your mind to it. And the second option, or the second way to put yourself in a caloric deficit, was to increase the amount of exercise you do. So increase the amount of calories you burn. And I've got 3 easy ways to do that, which are: the first one, increase your physical activity. So that's easy to do. For example, you can just walk more places, and say if you live reasonably close to your work or school or anything, you could maybe walk, take a bike, just walk more, really. That's a great way just to get outside as well, get more fresh air. The second way is to increase the amount of cardio you do, which is kind of the same as the first, but this can be doing 20 minutes on the stepper, the bike, treadmill, anything. You have seen me do this a lot. I was doing 40 minutes cardio before I went on holiday every day, which is a very big increase in my cardio, because before that I wasn't doing any. So yeah, increase your cardio. And another another easy way to do it is to decrease your rest times when you're doing your weight. So say you do a set of bench press, instead of waiting a minute before you do the next set, cut that in half, do 30 seconds, and you will feel the intensity increase a lot, which will result in you burning more calories. Now, this video has just been basic ways, and it was just an idea that was sitting on my head to do, so I'm not sure if it's been good. I'm going to look over the footage now, probably cringe a lot, and I might not even put this video up, but if I do, I hope it's helpful. It has just been basic, so maybe later on, if this video is a good video, I'll do a more in-depth video on it. Just go into macros a lot more, go into cardio, go into just everything a lot more. And then I could even do how to gain muscle, how to gain weight, or anything. So, thank you for tuning in. Sorry if I've been a little bit awkward. It's just the first video I've done in this kind of style, so never mind. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.